It started on a cool autumn afternoon, the kind where the sun sits low and casts long shadows across the park. I was testing out my new camera, snapping shots of the vibrant leaves when I first noticed it, a peculiar shadow at the edge of the frame, longer and darker than the rest. I brushed it off as a trick of the light, but as I reviewed the photos later that night, the shadow seemed to pulse with an unsettling presence. It was a minor curiosity then, but with each subsequent photo, the shadow crept further into the frame, inching closer as though it had a mind of its own. The next day, I returned to the park, determined to capture the shadow in action. I aimed my lens at the same spot, heart pounding with a mix of fear and fascination. Each click of the shutter revealed the shadow, now more defined, taking on an almost human shape. I felt a chill run down my spine as I realized it was no longer just a trick of the light, something was following me. The realization struck me like a physical blow when I flipped through the photos. The shadow was not only getting closer, it was reaching towards me, a dark hand stretching out to touch my own. I became obsessed, a mix of dread and compulsion driving me to document its progress. I took photos everywhere, at work, in crowded streets, even in my own home. The shadow followed relentlessly, growing bolder with each capture. Friends began to notice my distracted nature, my constant glances over my shoulder as though expecting to find someone there. But I couldn't explain it, not without sounding insane. Who would believe a shadow could stalk a person, let alone one visible only through the lens of a camera? The final photo was taken on a rainy evening, the sky overcast and brooding. As I raised the camera to my face, I felt a cold breeze sweep through the room. I pressed the shutter, and in that moment, the lights flickered, plunging me into darkness. Panic surged through me as I frantically checked the camera screen. There it was, clear as day, the shadow, now fully formed, standing inches away. Its head was on my shoulder, and I felt an icy grip tighten around my heart. The camera slipped from my fingers, shattering on the floor, but it was too late. The shadow had finally caught up.